This video will contain spoilers for Addams Family Values and the Addams Family Musical. Viewer discretion is advised. There are a few things that are key to the appeal of the Addams Family franchise, but I'd argue that two of the most important are romance and the character of Wednesday Addams. However, when you put these two concepts together, it's almost oxymoronic. Not only is Wednesday just generally a very standoffish person, but she also kind of hates people. Wednesday is just one of those characters who it's nearly impossible to effectively pull off a romance plotline for. This is actually my main critique of the Addams Family musical, which centers around Wednesday falling in love with a normal boy and then trying to make her family act normal for a dinner party with the love interest and his parents. It's quite literally just the plot of You Can't Take It With You, but it feels incredibly out of place here since Wednesday is easily one of the strangest of the Addams. Her doing a complete 180 just because she met a cute boy is ridiculous. However, despite this clear oxymoron, I'd argue that the 1993 film Addams Family Values actually pulled off a Wednesday romance plotline fairly well. For those who haven't seen the movie, Addams Family Values has a few main plot lines, one of which being that Wednesday and her brother Pugsley are sent to a summer camp, which ends up being kind of cultish and generally, awful. While at this camp, Wednesday, and to a lesser extent, her brother, are ostracized by the other campers and even the camp counselors for being weird. However, they are not the only campers treated this way, and among these other outcast campers, we have Joel Glicker, a hypochondriac nerd, basically a less annoying version of Eddie from It. Long story short, he and Wednesday become friends, he helps her escape the camp, and they kiss before she leaves. So why does this work? I think there are two main reasons why this works. The first of which is that Joel is a gimmicky character. He's also an outcast, which Wednesday can relate to, but he's a very different type of outcast than she is. Part of what makes her love story in the musical so jarring is that Lucas, her love interest, is a very average guy. Wednesday is anything but average, so she'll inherently click better with another outcast, but I think if they were odd in the same way that she is, it would just cause conflict rather than connection. Joel is a weirdo and accepts her strangeness as well, while also being weird in a different way, so he doesn't just feel like a gender-bent version of her. More importantly than this, though, is that he respects her independence and autonomy. This isn't to praise him for doing the bare minimum, but Wednesday is a fiercely independent individual. Around the middle of the film, he kinda comes onto her a bit, and she tells him no, and he respects it.
Do you want to come?
You mean like on a date?
No.
I'd love to.
His smile indicates that he still likes her, of course, but he doesn't push on the matter, and he also doesn't make any similar remarks until the end of Wednesday's time at camp, where they kiss through a gate, an action which is mutual between them.
Cara mia.
Mon cher.
It's not some huge thing, and because we've had time to see her come around to him in that way, it doesn't feel out of character at all. And I think that writers for any Addams Family projects could definitely take a note or two from that time that Wednesday Addams loved a nerd.